There comes a moment in a man's life when the world's noise becomes too heavy and the silence of his own home becomes the only place that makes sense. You feel it too. The quiet call inward, the instinct that says the life you're chasing out there might already be waiting inside. In the early morning, before the world demands anything from you, there is a softness in the air that most people never notice. The noise hasn't started yet. The thoughts haven't begun their battle. The world outside is preparing to rush, but inside your home, something ancient holds you still. It is here that you finally hear yourself. It is here your mind returns to its natural depth. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." But your soul needs space to speak, and that space begins in the walls you call home. This quiet is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Today, under the title, "Why Staying Home is the Best Thing You Can Do, Stoic Wisdom," we will explore 5 inner lessons that transform your home from a place you simply sleep into a sanctuary that reshapes your mind, strengthens your discipline, and restores the man you are trying to become. These aren't just ideas. They are the foundations every man forgets while he is out chasing distractions, noise, validation, and movement without meaning. Staying home isn't laziness, and it isn't withdrawal. It is the deliberate act of returning to the space where your soul can breathe without interruption. These 5 lessons will show you that home is not the place you escape from. It is the place you return to in order to rebuild what the world has taken from you. Number 1. Your home is your first temple. Your home becomes powerful the moment you stop treating it like a place you merely pass through and start treating it like the first temple of your mind. This matters because a man who does not have a controlled environment cannot have a controlled inner world. They knew that the mind is the only true domain where a man holds full authority. The Stoic meaning is clear. Mastery begins when you stop fighting external storms and start commanding internal order. Epictetus reminded his students, "Some things are in our control and some are not." The moment you accept this division, you stop wasting energy on the impossible. Modern life complicates this. Social media, competition, pressure to succeed, the fear of missing out, all of them tempt you to chase control where none exists. But peace begins where illusion ends. Practical steps. List what you control in any situation, actions, mindset decisions. Release what you cannot, others' reactions, timing, outcomes. Redirect energy inward. Deep reflection line. The man who controls his thoughts becomes immune to the chaos around him. Action step. Today, practice shifting your focus from outcomes to effort. Affirmation. My mind is my kingdom. I rule it with discipline. Principle 2. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Modern society teaches us to crave comfort, soft beds, easy paths, instant gratification. Yet comfort weakens the spirit when consumed without balance. The ancient Stoics deliberately practiced hardship so their character would remain sharp. They believed that a man cannot face real battles if he collapses during small inconveniences. The Stoic meaning here is discipline through controlled adversity. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest fare." They trained themselves to endure discomfort so that fear lost its grip. Today, life is too padded. We avoid emotional pain, physical effort, and mental struggle. But avoiding discomfort makes you fragile. Every small challenge feels huge because the mind is untrained. Practical steps. Take cold showers. Wake up earlier than comfort allows. Do difficult tasks first. Say no to temptations that weaken discipline. Deep reflection line. The more discomfort you choose voluntarily, the less suffering can touch you involuntarily. Action step. Pick one act of voluntary discomfort today and complete it. Affirmation. I grow stronger by choosing what others avoid. Principle 3. Shift from emotion to observation. Most men today drown in their emotions because they believe everything they feel is the truth. Anger rises and they react. Fear appears and they fold. Sadness arrives and they stop. But the Stoics taught that emotions are signals, not commands. The Stoic meaning, step back from the emotion and observe it like a passing cloud. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to see things as they are, not as your feelings paint them. When you observe instead of obey, you become the master, rather than the slave. Modern comparison. A man gets a rude comment online, rage floods in. Someone ignores his message, self-doubt appears. A challenge arrives. Fear whispers lies, but if he pauses, breathes, and looks at the emotion instead of acting on it, its power dissolves. Practical steps. When triggered, take one deep breath before responding. Label the emotion instead of merging with it. This is frustration. Decide action only after clarity returns. Deep reflection line. Observation creates distance. Distance creates power. Action step. Practice one emotional pause today before reacting. Affirmation. I observe my emotions. They do not command me. Principle 4. Focus on virtue, not validation. The greatest weakness of modern men is the hunger for approval. We measure ourselves through likes, comments, attention, and reactions. But validation is a leash. It pulls you wherever others want you to go. The Stoics believe that a man's worth comes from virtue, character, courage, discipline, integrity. Seneca said, "A great man is one who is unaffected by the applause or criticism of the crowd." When your value is internal, no external force can shake it. Modern comparison. You post something online and obsess over the feedback. You work hard but crave recognition. You change behavior to please others. The result? You lose yourself and gain nothing real. Practical steps. Ask, is this driven by virtue or validation? Act from principle even when nobody sees. Build standards, not reputations. Deep reflection line. A man who does not need praise cannot be broken by criticism. Action step. Make one decision today without seeking approval. Affirmation. I live by virtue, not validation. Principle 5. Detach from outcomes, attach to effort. One of the deepest sources of suffering is the belief that your effort guarantees a specific result. You work hard and expect success. You invest in someone and expect loyalty. You give your best and expect things to go your way. But the world does not operate under your conditions. And disappointment becomes constant when your happiness depends on outcomes you cannot control. The Stoics understood this truth clearly. They taught that effort is noble, but expectation is dangerous. Epictetus wrote, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to happen. Instead, want them to happen as they do happen." This was not passive resignation, it was strategic detachment, freeing the mind from the chains of desire. Modern comparison. You send applications and expect the perfect job. You pursue someone and expect reciprocation. You take risks and expect reward. When results don't match intentions, frustration consumes you. But if your identity comes from the effort, not the outcome, nothing can shake you. Practical steps. Define what you can do today. Deliver your best effort. Release the outcome mentally. Deep reflection line. A man becomes powerful when effort fuels him and results no longer control him. Action step. Do one task today without expecting praise or reward. Affirmation. I give fully, release completely, and remain steady. Principle 6. Accept fate, but never surrender will. Life will give you battles you didn't choose. Heartbreak, setbacks, financial stress, unexpected loss, moments of loneliness. Most men crumble because they believe difficulty is unfair. But Stoicism teaches that fate gives you challenges precisely to build your inner strength. The Stoic meaning, amor fati, love your fate. Not because it is pleasant, but because it is purposeful. Marcus Aurelius said, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." The Stoic warrior does not just endure circumstances, he uses them. Modern comparison. A failed relationship becomes a lesson in emotional resilience. A lost opportunity becomes a redirection toward something better. A tough season becomes the forge where character is strengthened. The average man asks, "Why me?" The Stoic asks, "How can this make me stronger?" Practical steps. Stop resisting what already is. Identify how the struggle can serve you. Channel your will into action, not complaint. Deep reflection line. Strength comes from accepting reality while refusing to be defeated by it. Action step. Identify one hardship and write how it can forge you. Affirmation. I face fate with courage and shape myself through it. Principle 7. Guard your attention like a warrior. Your attention is the most valuable resource you possess. It shapes your mind, your habits, your identity, your destiny. Yet modern life is designed to steal it. Notifications, noise, gossip, distractions, endless scrolling. A distracted man becomes a weakened man. The Stoics knew this long before technology existed. The Stoic meaning, protect your focus as you would protect your life. Seneca warned, life is long if you know how to use it. Time is not the issue, misuse is. A sharp mind requires disciplined attention. Modern comparison. You lose hours on your phone. You jump between tasks with no depth. You let other people's chaos invade your mind. You wonder why anxiety grows, why purpose fades, why confidence drops. It's because your attention is scattered across 1,000 meaningless things. Practical steps: turn off non-essential notifications. Dedicate focused blocks of time daily. Replace consumption with creation. Protect your morning from digital noise. Deep reflection line: where your attention goes, your life follows. Action step: remove one distraction from your day entirely. Affirmation: my attention is my weapon. I direct it with discipline. Principle 8. Practice emotional minimalism. In a world overflowing with noise, reactions, opinions, drama, and emotional extremes, a Stoic man stays minimal internally. Emotional minimalism does not mean being cold. It means clearing the mental clutter that weakens clarity. Most suffering comes not from events, but from overthinking, overreacting, and overattaching. The Stoic meaning: simplicity of mind. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about returning to a calm and simple state. When you remove unnecessary emotional weight, you move through life like a silent force, steady, grounded, untouchable. Modern comparison: people argue online for validation. They take small things personally. They seek unnecessary conflict. They dramatize every minor inconvenience. But a Stoic cuts away what does not matter. Not every insult deserves attention. Not every feeling deserves expression. Not every thought deserves belief. And not every person deserves access to your inner world. Practical steps: keep emotional reactions short and simple. Ask, does this matter in 24 hours, 24 days, 24 months? Speak less when triggered. Choose peace over proving a point. Deep reflection line: the man who carries less inside walks farther and faster. Action step: let go of one emotional burden today. Affirmation: I release what does not serve my peace. Now you have just walked through 8 Stoic principles designed to make you untouchable. Not emotionally numb, not distant, but internally fortified. You learn to control your mind, choose discomfort, observe emotions, detach from validation, release outcomes, accept fate, guard your attention, and simplify your inner world. These are not motivational tricks. They are ancient weapons, forged through centuries of struggle, carried by men who face darkness and refuse to break. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." So choose thoughts that forge strength. Choose discipline over distraction. Choose courage over comfort. Choose mastery over chaos. Your transformation begins not with a promise, but with a decision. A decision to rule your mind. A decision to become unshakable. A decision to rise. Your life begins the moment you decide to rule your mind.